Hey everyone, it's Alan with B&A Adventures, and we're back into the mountains, just west of Bryson City to be exact, at the Smoky Mountain Meadows Campground. And this is our annual pilgrimage to come out and run all of the rivers in western North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and all the other neighboring states, counties, whatever you want to say. This is our setup. This is the RV. Camper. If you're coming to Ocoee Rivers, I hope to see you. If not, well, do the best you can as far as finding water, because I think this year is pretty much going to be dam release only. Tomorrow is the paddle for Isaac on the Nantahala. I am definitely going to get in on that. Dang, well, they just took off.
I think back here, yeah. Daddy, turn back this way, yeah. People seem to like that one. Takes my breath away.
Yeah, that's the cold water. How's it feel? Yeah, they all are.
I mean, going through the rapids, I felt pretty stable.
All right, folks, the inaugural paddle for me anyway, Ocoee Rivers 2026.
Do it for Isaac.
Doing it for Isaac. This is the memorial paddle that you heard me talk about earlier on the video I posted. But I don't know, how many people we got out today, Chris?
That looked like about 50 people just in the group for Isaac, that I know of at least.
Yeah, so Isaac had a pretty good following. He was a really good dude, just unfortunate circumstances. But today we're out here in his memory.
G'day, mate. How you doing, buddy?
Marcus, how's it going? Stan, I see Stan back there in the back.
We're in the cool kids in the back of the bus. It's where all the naughty guys hang out.
Oh, well then Stan doesn't belong here.
No,
He said the naughty guys are in the back.
we're drinking and smoking back here. He's proctoring.
Yeah. got to go try it, Paul.
I ferried across.
Try it again, try it again. He's out. I thought you had one more in you. You okay? Didn't hit anything?
That wasn't pretty good, but luckily.
Yeah, that's why we wear them.
When I almost came up, I was turned around, but I thought I got sucked back in the fog. That's why because I had another one
Yeah.
in me. Got confused.
You should have. Yeah, and you lifted your head a little bit too. So, but you know, I mean, you're learning, man. That's what you got to do. As the paddle comes to an end, I look back and I feel fortunate to have friends that share this common interest. Not so long ago, there would have been one more, an influential young paddler with a laugh that would make you smile and the energy that would light up a room. And while he's no longer with us, his memory, well, that'll last long into the future. Good morning, everyone. Day 2 of Week of Rivers. Just getting everything together. Trying to find out what the plan is for the day. It's a very overcast and has been raining this morning, which is good. When you look at the radar, it shows a fairly significant thunderstorm squall line coming down through Tennessee into North Carolina. So the rivers of western North Carolina and those of Tennessee will probably start coming in. So one of the possibilities for us today is the NOLA chucking. But again, I don't know the details, so I'm gonna hold off on speculation. But everybody's starting to wake up, start figuring out plans for the day, see what we can get into. If I haven't seen you already, come on down. We're having a blast. All right, so Week of Rivers, day 2. This is Sunday. Officially it's day 3 because it started on Friday. But we're pivoting. We were going to do the NOLA chucky first. It's over its limits. Then we explored the Econo-Lefty. Nah, no good. Big Laurel, it's in, but we don't have anybody who's run it before. So we pivoted and we are now on the French Broad Section 9. This is kind of the fallback for many of the runs in case they aren't running. You can almost always see something running on the French Broad, low level or otherwise. So we're gonna get out here, we're gonna hit it, have some fun for Week of Rivers 2026, baby. I don't remember this section ever being this calm. No. Really? I think pinball is going to be a little manky.
Pinball it is. Pinball it is.
All right, let's do it. Bouncing off a few rocks under full sun and a warm breeze makes this day pretty darn good. Sure, it's not the Noli, but it's not sitting in front of my laptop buried in work either. Laughing it up with a crew of your friends away from home makes a low-flow trip down the French Broad special in its own way. It's not always about where you paddle, but who you paddle with that makes the memories. What did that look like?
Great. Just keep the ball up. Here we go.
Which way do you usually go?
I usually just get just right of it.
Oh, do you?
To the right, but you could do an eddy to the left, either way you want to do it. This is the part that nobody wants to do for some reason. They think that little paddle up there is the... And you hadn't even got to the good part yet. The bottom hole. I flipped in the bottom hole. I got sideways coming out of the top hole and landed sideways in the bottom hole.
I need the whole thing upside down.
Oh, you did? Uh-oh, Pete's upside down. He did the same thing I did. Woo!
That's the first time I've ever messed up wrapping up. Did you see me? I followed you and Steve. Did you see? I was like, I said, that hole's not very big today. I'm kind of surprised. Steve went straight for the big hole. Around the top hole. The little hole at the top, I was like, oh, it's a little thing. So I like cut in deep on it, like, watch this, is cool. And I slung-shot that hole on purpose. Kind of side circle.
Oh, you slung-shot into the big upper hole.
Into the big upper.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm gonna have to look at my video.
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever hit that bottom hole sideways like that.
You know, there was a point when I went through the upper hole. I was like, I'm gonna bail. And I was like, you know what? All right, folks, let me do a check. I was like, I'm good on breath. I'll do it one more time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, everybody, it's Alan with B&A Adventures. I am finally back on the water after 4 days of work. I actually did some laps on the Nantahala yesterday, just on the falls to get back onto the water, but today we're heading down the middle of Ocoee. I've been wanting to get back on this river. I don't know, I didn't get a chance to do it last year, so gonna do it this time. In with a large group, so we're gonna stop and play a little bit. It's probably gonna be a long lap, but I am stoked to finally be able to get back on the water during Week of Rivers. This is essentially my 3rd day of water. We'll see. Taking a sweet ride down, paddling with Pete, Steve, Naaman, and a few others. You can see headquarters truck there. Everybody's getting ready to go. My boat's down there, so I'm gonna go grab it, pull it up real quick. But yeah, looking to be a great day. Whew. So we're at the middle of Ocoee. I hope you can hear me. This is the dam, and the upper is not running, so this is just regular flow. But you can see game on right out of the gates. This is Grumpy's. A lot of people actually don't run this rapid. They'll elect to put in a little bit way down on River Right. But I've always liked to take it because all you got to do, the move is that you go out on right, ferry around that bush, and you start going all the way to the left. And there's a hole down there that you actually have to miss. But then from there, it's just a matter of going. So let me get out of everybody's way. We're going to put on. All right, folks. That's it for the Ocoee. Just came through Hellhole a few times. Went down Powerhouse. And now we're on the way to the takeout. Fantastic day. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. It was an unusual number of rafts and kayakers. I would think that would be tomorrow, July 4th. But no, July 3rd. Busy day. But either way, I played in a few holes. I gave Hellhole a few tries. It probably worked to me more than I worked it. But for the most part, I had a fantastic time. So glad to get back on the Ocoee after a couple of years. This is my week of rivers refire because I had the first 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, to paddle. Then I had to work 4 days. And then Friday comes along and I'm back on it. So I'm happy. Good morning, folks. Alan with B&A Adventures. This is essentially our last day of paddling. This is Saturday. We're going to break down tomorrow and do all the cleanup to head back. And just looking around, you can see our hot mess right here. I mean, literally, this is a drop and go when you're coming off the river and just kind of wanted to go to bed, to wake up and do it all again the next day. So we're having fun. I had 4 days of work in the middle. I finally got back out on the river yesterday and did the middle of Ocoee with a good group of people, with Pete, Matt Wallen, and a bunch. So that was fun. And today we're hooking up with some more friends that just kind of wanted to do a chill day. So I think we're probably going to end up on the Nantahala. And the Nantahala, as long as you get out there and you work it a little bit and you do your skill building, it's actually a pretty good day. It's just so cold. Waiting for Bonnie to get out of bed, then we're going to walk over to the morning meeting for the Carolina Canoe Club, see what they're doing. Maybe something last minute will change our minds, but I'm looking forward to a good day. Tomorrow we'll get into cleaning up and then we'll be heading back. Good times. Austin. Oh yeah, cold as I remember.
Yeah. Every time.
That's a nice little wake me up. Yeah, I just saw you with your hand off the paddle. I said, what's going on here? All right, everybody, we are on the Nantahala River. We've got the group out here. You can see them back there behind me. We just launched probably about 5 minutes ago from Patton's Run. There's a big temperature difference between the water and the air. That's why you see this big layer of fog all the way down. It's like, I believe that the water temperature is ballpark of 48 degrees and the air temperature is approaching 80. But yeah, we're out here having fun. Right up high. Let's go right easy. Yeah, you can do jet ferries and stuff. Dennis!
I'm just playing. Yeah, that's
Stopping at surfers to step out of the boats for a bit, take a break, grab a snack, and give everyone a chance to play in Surfer's Wave. The group is having fun and enjoying a chill day down the gorge. I'm leading ahead to catch eddies, surf, and grab a booth or two in hopes of giving the others encouragement. Some of the crew follow, while others are content just to hang out and socialize. That's what makes the Nanny great. There's something for every skill level, with room for progression depending on your motivation. There you go. Flip to your right. There you go. Alan with B&A Adventures, and this is day 10 of the Carolina Canoe Club's Week of Rivers. Unfortunately, this is the last day. We're not going to paddle today. We're getting everything together, getting ready to head back, clean everything up. But it's been a fantastic 10 days. Well, it's been a fantastic 6 days for me because I had a 4-day work intervention. But I expect Bonnie to probably stay in bed for another hour. We had a lot of friends that were here earlier. They're already back. I think we're the last ones. But if you were here, I'm sure you had a good time. If you weren't, we missed you. Hook up with us sometime. Maybe we can get on the water and paddle. All right? Alan with B&A. We'll catch you next time.